Following on from the budget, we've had several phone calls from business owners on how they can protect themselves further against capital gains tax. I'm going to share a fantastic tax tip with you, which all our billionaire clients use, which you as a small business can use very, very effectively. And that is about holding companies. And I get asked about holding companies regularly, but people don't really understand how they work and how they can work for your particular business. So let's go through some examples. So you have a trading company here. You have a trading company there, a very successful trading company that's owned by you and maybe your partner, business partner, wife, whoever. Okay, this company makes, say, £1 million a year. Say you make £1 million, your partner gets 50%, you get 50%. You either take it out and pay the tax on it, or what normally happens here is you will go across and set up, say, a property company. Typical scenario there. Your company makes money, pays corporation tax, give you 50% each. You set up a property company which you and your partner owns, and that buys property. Very inefficient way of doing this, because you're paying corporation tax, then you're taking the money out and paying high rate tax at 40%, investing it back into a property company, and that pays tax. A much better way of doing this is by inserting a holding company at the top, and this is how it works. We'll put a holding company at the top. The shares each of you own get transferred into there. The shares each of you own in the property company get transferred there, and then you and partner own the holding company. The biggest advantage here is this: any profits this company makes go there tax free. Any profits a property company makes go there tax free. That's one of the advantages. The other advantage are these: tax-free dividends. Tax-free dividends from the trading company to the holding company. You've got asset protection. So if you have a lot of money tied up in here and the trading company gets into difficulty, you're risking everything that's in there. You've got spare money in there, pay tax-free dividend to the holding company. All you're keeping in there is the trading activities. All your money and all your assets are up there. Great asset protection. You've got loss relief. Again, that's making money, that's losing money. Bang it up to the holding company, offset them all together. Capital gains tax savings, IHT savings, inheritance tax savings, and you've also got VAT simplification. Lots of advantages there. However, I've simplified it like I've done with all the other videos. To put that structure in place, we will only do it with HMRC's approval. If this is done without HMRC's approval, it can be challenged and you will end up paying substantial taxes on this. If done properly, it's a fantastic way of organising several businesses and using lots of different tax allowances. Now, part 2 of the video on this, we can put in what's called a family investment company, and I'll tell you what the advantages of that are. Every single billionaire we act for uses these structures. You're a small business, you're making money, you want to diversify into other things, or you don't want to do any more business with your partner but carry on with the trading company. Great way. We come across this with brothers who have been in the family business, then they've got their kids wanting to do different things, but this is a cash cow. Great way of taking things out, putting a family investment company at the top. Again, any more information, drop me a line.